Please give a warm welcome for Zaid.
Move. At Wrapbook, we're helping them move faster. We're searching for the most direct path to creativity, and we're looking for others to join us. By building the best financial tools for creators, we're removing the barriers between inspiration and operation, and making future dreams today's to-do list. We're hiring those no different than the creators we fuel, inventive problem solvers who move fast with a bias towards action. If you're looking to have a big impact, start your journey at Wrapbook, where opportunity turns into
action.
Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of Rails Conference. My name is Zaid. I'm the VP of Engineering at Wrapbook. I'm based in Toronto in Canada. It's an absolute pleasure and privilege to be speaking to all of you today. And what an exciting time it is to be part of the Rails community. With Rails 7, Hotwire, Turbo, and Vue components, and the story around import maps, JS bundling, CSS bundling, ES build, Rails is truly going at front-end renaissance. To me, Rails is more than just a framework. It represents a philosophy of how people work together that is really powerful. Rails provides us with the guardrails that make completely new code bases familiar. We no longer have to reinvent the wheel and make the same decisions over and over again. If we apply that ethos to our organizations and teams in general, imagine what we'd be able to accomplish. Imagine if you could navigate teams, decisions, and companies as easily as you are able to navigate different Rails code bases. To paraphrase the Ruby philosophy, emphasize human rather than computer needs. Similarly, we should design our teams, processes, and organizations to serve human needs first and foremost. Wrapbook is on a mission to build an organization and engineering teams that live up to this ideal. In fact, we could reframe our organizations, teams, and processes as a product that enables us to think beyond individual heroics into how the design of the system encourages or discourages specific behaviors. What can we do, for example, about a repeated behavior or an outcome that is missing or not desirable? We can just simply design them away, adjust the process, add a trigger, or an affordance that results in a better outcome. Sometimes this means that we're just adopting the best ideas out there. Other times it means coming up with our own novel approaches to doing things. This is key to empowering Wrapbookers to do their best work. So what is Wrapbook? Wrapbook is the easiest platform for production companies to compliantly onboard their workers, pay them, and ensure their projects. And by production companies, I mean entertainment productions, such as TV, film, commercials, theater, and so on. Production companies operate on a project-based economy. So there's multiple projects a year. You're spinning up the project, you're hiring workers, you're asking them to submit their banking information, time cards, and sign paperwork in order to get paid. And the process is done for hundreds of people on some of the larger projects. That's a lot of work. And on the worker side, they're tired of onboarding. They're tired of repeating the process over and over again for each new project that they work with. Wrapbook solves these problems. It makes it super easy for people to manage their projects and take their profile in between them. Wrapbook was founded in 2018, and the product was launched in 2019. In 2020, we raised our first seed round, 3.8 million seed round, and we 7x'd our revenue. And we had 12% of workers reusing their profiles between projects and ended the year with 27 employees. 2021, we continued that success. We raised the 27 million Series A, led by Andreessen Horowitz and Jeffrey Katzenberg, and raised the 100 million Series B in November, led by Tiger Global. We tripled our revenue, and 35% of workers working on production projects reused their profiles across projects. We also ended the year with 100 employees. I love this picture. It's from our company face-to-face offsite that we had in November. We were just under 100 people at that point. Since then, we've worked on improving diversity in our engineering team. We increased women and non-binary representation from 11% to over 32% today, and we're on our way to 50%. In fact, we gave a talk on this exact topic yesterday with sharing lessons learned on how to build diverse engineering teams and how we want to contribute to making this industry be a more diverse and inclusive one. Today, Wrapbook is a diverse team of over 170 people strong, all over Canada and the US. We're 68 in engineering, split across 10 healthy and collaborative teams. We're continuing to grow. I'd like you to join us. We're looking for Ruby on Rails engineers from entry level to staff, back-end full stack and front-end focused roles, security engineers, and engineering managers who are passionate about building highly effective teams. I'm happy to say that we are on Rails 7. We use Ruby 3, Postgres. We purposely aim to stay close to the latest version of Rails and the various open source projects we depend on so that we are able to contribute back in terms of testing, bug fixes, documentation, and features when possible. In fact, as part of the most recent Rails 7 upgrade, Wrapbookers submitted a few patches to make gems we depend on compatible with Rails 7. And yesterday, I was very happy to hear Eileen's call to action in her keynote, looking forward to Wrapbook increasingly contributing more and more back to the Rails and wider Rails ecosystem. If you're passionate about open source, please talk to us. If all of this sounds interesting to you, you can hear about it firsthand from one of the many Wrapbookers here at the conference. They can tell you about their experience joining the team and working at Wrapbook and the exciting problems we are solving for our customers. You can also join us on our booth. We have Polaroid cameras where you can get your picture taken, or just hang out with us on the couches and tables and grab some popcorn. I'd love to talk to every one of you, and hopefully not lose my voice. You can also learn more on our careers page and apply to one of the many open positions. I'm sure you're excited to hear the keynote. Thank you for listening this morning, and hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.